Take seats. Welcome to the Hill Fire Academy, graduation 2023. Now please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the guns bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hello, everybody. Can we clap it up real quick for the graduating class of 2023? My name is Nicole Millsap, and I am the Director of CTE here at the Hill Center. I'm going to be opening up tonight for Superintendent Schuldner. He is on his way, but he's in a negotiations meeting, contract negotiations, and if you know anything about that, you know that that can take some time. So once he gets here, we will allow him to come to the stage and give the official welcome address. I'd like to say to everyone, we started this Fire Science Academy 3 years ago during COVID. During the time that we started, this particular Fire Science Academy was the only in-person class running during COVID for the Lansing School District. We started with 7 cadets, and we had, at that time, absolutely no idea if this was going to work, if it was going to be successful, if there was even a true interest amongst our students of becoming future firefighters and EMTs and paramedics. So we started year 1 with 7 students. During year 2, we finished with 9 students, and this year we have 15. If we could clap it up for that. So as you can see, the increase in enrollment, I think, is a testament to the fact that what we're doing is we're moving in the right direction. We're offering students a pathway towards a successful future, whether it be right here in the city of Lansing, working for the City of Lansing Fire Department, or working at Sparrow or McLaren. We've been able to offer our students some training and some education that is going to open up doors for them, and so we couldn't be prouder of them. At this time, I'm going to pass this off to Mayor Andy Shore.
This is exciting. You all heard that we started this a few years ago and there were a few students, and now we've got 15. I want to congratulate you all. This is not an easy task, as you know, as your folks probably know, when you come home tired and telling them everything you did that day. This is tremendously important for our community. It's fun and exciting and hard to be a firefighter, to be an EMT, but it's definitely worthwhile. It's something that you can be proud of, serving your community in a profession where we need young folks like you all to do this. So I'm really excited for you all. I'm also, as many know, a proud Lansing Schools dad. My kids went and go to Everett, so I certainly want to congratulate those from Everett as well as Sexton and Eastern. I love seeing our kids, you all, our young adults, making their way into their career, and I can't wait to see you in these uniforms right here. We're excited to have you in Lansing. You are in the best you are right now in the best spot. We have tremendous need in the fire services. If you ask our chief, who's sitting in the back, he'll tell you, we have a need. We have folks who are leaving the profession, retiring after many years of service, and we want to make sure to bring in young, exciting folks who are ready to do the job. And so we're looking at you. We're making sure that you're prepared, and we can't wait to see you all being part of our bravest, of our folks who go out and protect our community every day. So I want to thank the families. You're all here supporting the kids, the youth. It's never easy for a family, and it's not going to get any easier. I mean, let's be real, right? Firefighters have a very tough job. They protect us. They run into the fire when we're running out. They bring, they save lives. They go out and they do CPR and other things that save lives. So that's really hard on the families. But, you can be very proud of these young men and women, and I know I am, and I know Lansing is. So thank you all, to the students, to the families, to our firefighters who did the trainings. We know that's not easy. It's something that they take pride in. Thank you to the school district for their partnership. When we started this, again, we didn't know what it was going to look like, and the partnership is great, and they're prepping young people, as our school district does for everybody, prepping young people to be successful in our community and anywhere else. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over to Chief Christensen. I apologize. Normally I stay for all these. I watch the whole thing, I clap, but I apologize. I have a funeral that I have to attend. But I do want to thank you all for the hard work and congratulate you. Chief.
Well, welcome, family, friends, cadets. You are Lansing Fire Cadets, all right? So just remember that. So again, this is the third year this program has been going. So myself, Chief Odom, Captain Neal have been involved in this program for 3 years now. We're glad that you guys are part of that. I'm glad that your family allowed you to become part of this program. So our future goal is for you, right, to be firefighters as a career. For you, this is your first step. Your first step is firefighter, right? You've did firefighter 1 and 2, you've taken the state test, now you become a firefighter. So this is for those of you who are juniors, right? Next year, EMT would be your next choice. And I believe 7 of you are going to school next year for EMT, which means you have a great opportunity, because when you graduate high school, you'll be firefighter, EMT qualified, and there's a shortage across the nation for that. So I would like to say congratulations to you for completing this portion of the career session, right? It's been a long 9 months. When you guys first came, I thought it was going to be a challenge. And it was a challenge the first few months, especially when we were doing tools and nobody could figure out what tools were used for what. And then all of a sudden, a month later, you guys all got it. All right? So it's hard learning. You guys did a lot of studying. You did a lot of lectures. I know that was probably pretty boring with me and Captain Neal giving you lectures. We did a lot of practical exercises, which helped you become a career firefighter, or will help you become a career firefighter. All right? So right now I want you all to stand up, turn around, and clap for your family members that supported you. All right? And now we will clap for you because you have completed the fire program. Go ahead and turn around. Be seated. All right, so at this time, I'm going to introduce you to one of the students who was voted to give his little speech about the program. He was one of our highest grade point average students, and he finished all the practical exams with no problem. So, Elijah Green.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elijah Green, graduating cadet of the Fire Academy. It's a great honor to be talking to you all tonight, in accordance of everybody from my class picking me to speak out, along with Chief Christensen and Captain Neal. It's been fun going through this class for this entire year, learning a bunch of skills, crafting memories with you all, learning stuff like how we. My apologies. My apologies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, as we go through the year, we learn many skills, how to become a firefighter, and also EMT courses. Basic medical. We usually start our day off with talking to each other, briefing how the day's going to go out. We eat, then we go downstairs and do our PT. And after that, we practice our skills, ranges from how to use tools, learning ventilation tactics and stuff like that, search and rescue, all that good stuff. And it all goes in accordance with learning other personal skills like leadership and also discipline, responsibility in that. Because you also got to come in with a set of rules that we also got to follow accordingly. We also have pretty fun memories, like the time when we all went out to help out the EMT class during the EMT camp. We were there to be active as live patients. There was also some other times where we would just have chill times with the EMT class, connected with all of each other together as one, especially when we were all having fun at our bonfires. We would all just talk, converse, eat food, tell stories, have fun, sing music and junk. It's really fun. I'm just really honored to be a part of you all. It's been fun. And I think that concludes everything.
So our next speaker is another classmate that was voted on to give a speech. And that classmate was number 2 in the class. So it's like valedictorian, salutatorian. All right, and that is Aon Kelly.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aon Kelly. I am a sophomore. I attend J.W. Sexton High School. I am the youngest in the Fire Science Academy, and like Chief Christensen said, I am graduating second of my class. The things I've learned will definitely help me excel in multiple things as a person and as a student. I've had a lot of fun while I was here. I am definitely considering going into this field when I'm older. I would like to thank my teachers, Captain Neal and Chief Christensen, for all of their guidance and inspiration. I would also like to thank my classmates for being so supportive and for all the wonderful memories. Thank you. I'm passing it on to Captain Neal now.
Good evening, everyone. Like she said, I'm Captain Neal. Born and raised in Flint. Used to work for the City of Flint Fire Department. I'm now here with the City of Lansing. Been with Lansing just a little over 8 years, going on 9 years here in November. It's been an honor to instruct and teach this class, to see where they started from the beginning to now. It's amazing. We set challenges. For example, Aon for one. She started the class. We started the class with 3 girls, actually. Other 2, for whatever reasons, they end up joining other classes, part of the CTE school here. But being the only girl in the class, also the youngest in the class, she always try to live up or measure up to the boys in the class. So she would do push-ups, and she started off doing push-ups on her knees, okay? So she set forth, came to me, said that she wants to be able to do push-ups without being on her knees, okay? So fast forward 9 months later, she got in trouble because she talks quite a bit. So she ended up doing 80 push-ups, and she did the push-ups without being on her knees. And she was kind of struggling a little bit. So kind of reminded her, hey, you remember when you used to do 10 push-ups? You had to do them on your knees. Now you're doing regular push-ups, okay? So looking at some of the other individuals in the class, just to see how amazed they were starting off with some of the material, they'll look forward, oh, just 30 pages, 60 pages, I don't want to read this. So, but just to see them actually put forth the effort, get through the work, get through the curriculum, like I said, it's amazing. Every day, I tell myself I live to inspire, no matter what position I'm in, and I just hope and pray that I inspired each and every one of you to move on and do something positive in your life, okay? We live in a world nowadays that everything is totally negative. So you be that positive light no matter what situation you're in, you make sure that you always leave a positive influence wherever you go, all right? I thank you all. Thank you, families. I want to thank the City of Lansing. Thank you, Lansing School District. I want to also send a special thanks to my chief, Chief Sturdivant, Assistant Chief Lay, and Assistant Chief Tobin. Thank you all so much for allowing me to come out here and instruct these young adults. So thank you all so much.
All right, at this time, we're going to hand out the class certificates. The staff, which is myself, Captain Neal, and Mr. Cater, come up here and we'll call students up. Feel free to come down front if you want to take some pictures. Just not right here, just in the aisleway, all right? So Captain Neal's going to call your names off and give you a little.
All right. So starting off, Mr. Anthony Bell. Anthony was the grown one in the class. You get no facial expressions from him, so. Damari Bruton. Damari challenges everything that you give to him. Yeah. And Damari will be back next year for EMT. So. Next person is Griffin Chamberlain. I always tell Griffin to continue to be himself. He's extremely different and he don't change for no one. Thank you. He will also be an EMT student next year. Next person is Elijah Green. Elijah will be a professor one day. Extremely smart and vocal. He will also be back for EMT next year. I guarantee you he'll be a paramedic as well. Next one is Ayon Kelly. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to get in trouble. No, I'll tell you right now, she has a heart of gold, and I'm telling you, she's gonna be somebody one day. She's also gonna be an EMT next year. Next person is Ashay Lee. I thought I had a wide smile, but Ashay's smile is defeating mine. He will be also joining EMT class next year. This next person, I call him my uncle. Shaden Martin Miles. He has an extremely old soul and a very respectful person.
Thank you, brother, man.
He going to EMT next year?
Yep.
He's also going to EMT next year. This next person is Kristen McKinstry. From day one, Kristen has always been very mature. He's our athlete. He's academically smart. I can see him being someone in the future as well. Congratulations. Going to EMT? Yeah. Going to EMT? He's also going to EMT. This next person is Peter McKendrick. Peter is one of 3 of our seniors that we had this year. Peter, what I love about him, Peter continues to keep going. No matter what, he tries. If he's not getting something, he's coming to you, he's asking you, explain it a little deeper. So continue to move on. This next person is Ambrose Moore. As you can see, Ambrose is the life of the party. We probably could have got done with the class 2 months earlier. Keep up the good work. Ambrose also is one of our 3 seniors as well. He'll be going to the Navy, and then he plans to come home. So once he finishes in the Navy, he plans to come back home here and fight fire for the city of Lansing. This next person is Jeremiah Roberts. Jeremiah Roberts, he persevered through so much, and I have a personal connection with him. He's from Flint, so that means a lot. But
Don't say it.
so Jeremiah and Elijah last year they came on a tour, and they were so respectful, like extremely respectful. And all I said is, no matter what, I need those 2 in my class next year. And for them both to excel this year, it actually showed that I could pick them. So Jeremiah is our 3rd senior that we have in the class. So good luck with your future endeavors. This next person is Marielle Saxon Garman. Marielle probably said about 5 words throughout the whole year. So I had the opportunity and the privilege to attend the Martin Luther King luncheon, and I'm sitting at the Martin Luther King luncheon, and I'm flipping through the pamphlet that they gave us, and I see him in there, and he won an award and a scholarship for Michigan State for an essay that he written. And that actually made me proud. And then when I came back to class, I was like, yeah, you quiet in class now. We're not finna do that. We're finna get that leader out of you. So towards the end of the year, I can say that he excelled, speaking up more so to his classmates, and also to, being within the crowd instead of staying to himself. Bright future ahead of you. Continue to keep up the good work. You going to EMT next year? And that's it. Now we will have the superintendent.
Good afternoon, everyone. The last thing I want to do is between you and cake. So I just want to say how proud I am of everyone. I'm sorry that I was late. I was bargaining a union contract, and when you become firefighters, you'll be in a union. You'll be very, very important to do that. Look, as a superintendent of a school district with almost 11,000 students, you have to try to figure out what is it that your district does. And we have some amazing programs. We have a Spanish immersion program at Luton, a Mandarin immersion program at Post Oak. We even have horses. We own 9 horses that are outside of Beekman, which is incredible. But when I think about programs that are truly special in the Lansing School District, I think about the Fire Science Academy. I use you as an example for what a great partnership between the city and the school district can be, but I also think about actually giving you life skills and job skills. That's really powerful. And so I just want to say to all of you how proud I am. I mean, you have no idea who I am, which is totally cool. But the idea that as a superintendent overseeing, 10,000, 11,000 kids, 27 schools, to know that we have a program like this is incredible. And so just know that all the hard work that you've done has been worth it. You now have a certificate. You now have these incredible skills. I heard a lot of you are going to go do the EMT, EMS program next year. That's awesome. This is what school districts can do, right? Yes, can kids go to college? Absolutely. But could kids get jobs immediately after high school? Yeah, they can do that too. And that's awesome, right? And the more that we can create opportunities in the Lansing School District for that, I think the better. So congratulations. I'm really, really proud of you. I want to thank the fire department for their incredible partnership. I want to thank all the wonderful people on stage. I assume you all introduced yourself, so I don't have to do that. I want to give a special shout out to Nicole for her incredible hard work running all of the CTE programs, not just fire science. And then lastly, all of you in the audience. None of this could be possible without you. Families are so important to getting our students to work, to learn, to understand, and to see the importance of this. So look, thank you. I'm proud. I am honored. I look forward to, I assume there's cake and cookies and stuff later. So I'm really happy to look forward to speaking with you. But just know, to all of you sitting in the audience, I hope that this was meaningful. I hope that you continue on with your studies with us next year, for those of you who are juniors. And if you're seniors, this is not kind of an end, but a true beginning where you now have skills that you can go out and be incredibly productive members of society. So with that, I'll turn it over to Nicole. So thank you.
Okay, I just want to reiterate some of what Superintendent Schuldner said. Thank you so much again to all of the families for entrusting us with your students and supporting them at home and in the times and places when we couldn't be there for them as their instructors. Thank you so much to Chief Sturdivant and the City of Lansing Fire Department. Thank you to Mayor Shore and City of Lansing. Special thank you to Chief Christensen, to Captain Neal, and to Mr. Cater, who have done amazing work with our cadets. Cadets, as we close, I just want to share with you a couple of my favorite memories. And just to give the audience a little bit of context, my office is directly across the hall from their classroom. And so all day, every day, I could see everything, I could hear everything. And I have to tell you that there was, I know y'all are laughing, I know. Throughout the course of the year, there was so much learning and laughter and love that I was able to witness, that I hope that all of you cadets will hold on to some of those special memories and take them with you to fuel you into next school year in EMT, or for those of you who are leaving us, to fuel you into the future. Two of my favorite memories. Chief Christensen and Captain Neal do this thing where they play a siren? A tone, and it's supposed to be a signal to the cadets to take off, to go dress up in their fire gear. And I remember one day I'm sitting in there and I'm doing some evaluations and, just kind of taking check of what's going on in the classroom. The tone went off, and I swear to you, half the students came up out of their shoes, a couple of tables flipped over, they were knocking each other down, trying to be the first to run out of the classroom, run down the stairs, and to gear up the same way that they would be expected to if they were at a fire station and a call went in So that was absolutely something amazing to see. I have never seen students levitate up out of shoes, so that was really something to see. All under a minute and 30 seconds. Yeah. I have lots of other favorite memories, but I will say the other thing that I have probably enjoyed the most, being a fly on the wall, is to hear Chief get to yelling about push-ups because one of you showed up with Crocs on, or because somebody said a curse word, or because someone made a rude remark to one of their cadets. And I think there was one day where I was sitting there and they were up to close to 120 push-ups, all because of something that one or two of you, and you know who you are, had done and said. And so cadets, again, lots of learning, lots of laughter, lots of love. Hold on to these memories, and we are so proud of you, and we wish you well. Okay. Families, as we close out, there is cake out in the hallway. Please make sure that you get some cake and some cake to go. It's a pretty large cake. We also have a banner outside, right when you step out to the right, that all the cadets have signed. It'll be a great place to take some family photos. And if any of you have never seen our fire science classroom, we would love for you to walk down to the end of the hall and see that, if that's something that you've never seen. And we'll be around if anybody has any questions. Thank you, everyone.